Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Farthest Frontier. So we managed to survive our very first raid in the last episode and it was a little bit too close for comfort. I would appreciate us to have a bit of a stronger defense. So I think that is the plan, for us to try and get to a point where we have a much stronger defense that we can take. Now we do need way more money to be able to mount a larger army, and that's kind of the plan. Got another merchant here. Hopefully this one can buy something off of us. Not going to make a lot of money with that. We can sell stone. That's what we're doing. We're selling 100 stone. Move 100 stone in there. That'll be a big ticket item for us. Excellent. That is brilliant. We want to start mining as well. So get the school up and running. We need to start mining. We need way more people to be working and living here. Let us expand this. Can we go down there? Oh, it doesn't want to. Well, what we'll do, building needs more workers. Knowledge has been generated. How many workers would you need? Work camp laborer. So what are we saying? Select a villager to employ at the school. What do we... So why are we having to do that? We don't do that for anything else, do we? They're all basic, right? Let's just get the... let's just confirm that one, which is a farmer. Building needs more workers. And we've generated some knowledge. So let's quickly pop in here. We've got one knowledge point to use. What is this saying? Plus 22% attack rate for... yeah, well, this is a good thing to have. Production of shoes could be good. Mining. I think mining. We need more people. What is this? 10% birth rate of villages. That might actually be the one for us at the moment. We need more people and we need them quicker. This is something that I'm keen on doing as well. And then we need the regrowth of trees and forestry. We need all of these kind of things. Market forces, better stuff there. We need more people to be born in our village as well. I think for the time being, I might actually not do that. What is this? This is 20%, at least 20% work to produce planks, which would be great. I guess I want to do some of this so we can try and get more of these things sorted out. Okay, so now we've got someone at the school, and hopefully people will slowly start to be a little bit better off here. Okay, let's just quickly have a look here. So what are we looking at now? We don't need to do weeding anymore. So what we'll do is we will delete the weeding. Fertility is pretty good, but what we'll do is we'll move that one there. We will delete this one and we'll add maybe what? We'll add some cabbage to that one. And then this one again, what we'll do is we'll run weeding. So we'll do that, right? So we'll do a little bit of each. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good one. So we just tweaked it a little bit to make sure that this field continues to produce quite nicely. I wanted to do a little bit of leveling out right there so that we can try and run a path in through here. Okay, so we've got these guys ready to go now. Yeah, that's looking good. We're transferring, though. This is still being transferred, so we'll keep an eye on that. We need the basket weave. Okay, so all of that's good. So let's get next building out is resources and cannery and the basket shop. And get the basket shop right here or right over there. I like it. So that's a little bit of a Main Street-esque thing happening over here. 12 people have arrived. They plans to immigrate. Will you accept them? Yes, of course we'll accept them. And now we don't have enough workers, which we will sort out immediately. Okay, let's quickly get a little bit of a path to go. Like that. So we'll do a little bit of a path there. And then I think the plan is here we need to try and get a little bit of room for more housing. So we need a couple of houses. Really can't do that. So what we'll need to do is maybe level this one and level that one a little bit so that we'll get a bit of room there. I don't want to necessarily build people here, but what we can then do is start to do another round of housing in here. I think that's actually quite a good idea. So we can now start to maybe house things through down here. This guy I don't think is doing a lot. Well, it is. It seems to be a fair bit going on, but I think I want to move this one. If we move that one over here, and we'll still try and get everything in this area. This is looking good. I want to keep an eye on these guys. That's still 3 there. This one is back up to 3. That's good. We want to keep it great. Keep it great. Oh, there's a fire, and I just want to check how are we doing here. So let us sell out all of that. So let's sell those items. And then what we want to do is we want to keep this at maybe 100 only, and we'll move that through. So at least that's working a little bit for us. We do have, oh geez, look at this. Come on, come on. I'm kind of wondering whether we do an extra well up here somewhere. Give me food production, resources, water. We do a well up here. Yeah, that's reasonable actually. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get a well up there. Okay, we managed to get those fires sorted out. We are busy making room for these guys. So let's quickly get the extra housing done where we said we would. Do a bit of that, yeah? 3 more houses ready to go. Nice and terraced, actually. Yeah, I actually like that. That's actually pretty good. We could do a little bit more here to get it working. But I like what we're doing up on the hill here. We're trying our best to get it all kind of working. It's not ideal, but it's working. Okay, baskets are being produced. So that's good. We'll sort our housing out in just a minute. This guy has moved over this way. And I guess what we want to do is do... we want to try and pick up on... some of these things, right? There's lots of little things in here. I'm going to try and make sure we keep picking up on that. Okay, housing is done for those who needed it. Now we've got a much more reasonable labor number. So that's good. We've got guards ready. We need some more of these towers. Another building fire. Come on, come on. Come on, bring the water. Jeez, it's such a challenge. Such a challenge. Now that's okay. That seems to be holding. This one over here as well. Okay, that's good. And I'm hoping people are getting a little bit better educated now. New villagers. Wow, there's lots of new villagers coming in all the time. think we can do a little bit more flattening. Right there, and we'll get someone in there. Okay. We do at some point need to have a bit of a look at whether we can sort out our healing house, right? Let's have a quick look. Can we do that now? We're waiting on a little bit of planks, but we definitely have the money to do so. We can't really afford it in terms of our tax bill alone. So we'll need to get a bit more aggressive at mining before we can really get into it. Let's have a bit of a look at our resources. What is the next thing for us? We can do an apiary. Oh, actually, that's not bad. We could do an apiary. I like that idea. We do it down here. It's not great. This in the fields here is really good. 61%, like so. If we do it on that side, it's a little bit better. If we do it in the middle of the field, it's even better, but not quite amazing. So let's just do that. We'll get ourselves a bit of an apiary built in that area. Now we've got a cholera one. So yeah, we've definitely got a few different things going on now. Cholera is starting to become a bit of a problem. So I guess the healer is going to need to happen. Okay, when we do need to find something that we can sell, right? So the apiary is definitely a good way of selling some stuff. We need to get mining going. What else do we have? Pottery. We can produce pottery to sell, right? We can do a soap shop. That's actually a great idea. Let's do a soap shop. Get ourselves a soap shop up and running up there, because soap is something we can sell at quite a good number as well. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. I'm thinking now we need to also do another work camp. Kind of in this location here, right, so that we can kind of start working this area for some stuff. I like it. Going into winter, we've got a reasonable amount of food. We need to probably ramp up our food a little bit more. The villager has died, succumbed to illness. Okay, so that is the issue, right? So we might have another one dying of illness. But yeah, I think the next round of housing needs to come in, and we may have to start looking at some more fields. I think there's enough fertility here to get another field going. We may have a look at that, I think. Forages, can we do more forages? More? I don't think we can do much more. There's not that much more for us to forage, I think. But we do have to forage the kind of this willow. Over here, 2 new villages have been born. Yeah, we're out of housing yet again. That's our mining spot, and we'll mine into that area. Now, this area, please go and work that area for us. Thank you. And we would like you to do a 5-to-1 ratio. And I'm going to up your workers here as well. Villager has been cured, actually. That's not bad. So hopefully that will help us out a little bit. We can do a pottery workshop at some point, and we need to get some sand going as well. But we need to make sure we're continuously working on some of these things. Here we go. So now we've got an apiary going here that will at least generate us some honey as well. Okay, so hopefully that will help us out, and we can start selling that and have that available. Got the soap place starting here. Give me 2 more people there. How many laborers? We only have 10 laborers. So yeah, we need to calm it down now with the laborers and actually get more people to homes here. Okay, so let us build more homes. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 like that. It's a bit of a starting point, and we may... Oh, I think we did do a bit of room here for one as well. Let's just turn that one in like so. There we go. So now we've got that going for us as well. So a few more homes to come in. How much do we still have in here? Uses very little, but yeah, there's still a lot of clay in there. Yeah, build some more homes, and then we can go from there. Okay, at least we've got a reasonable amount of money due to the selling of the stone. Excellent. The winter is concluding, so hopefully our honeybees and things will start to produce. We want probably another tower, or even something better, a barracks. Let's have a quick look. If we look at defenses, right, and we say barracks, I think we should build the barracks. I think we can build the barracks. Okay, let's build the barracks after that one. Work area. Oh, there's no stone here then. Okay, well then, forget about stone and just do wood. Yearly taxes have been collected, so that's okay. Working on our fertility again. Weeds are coming in a little bit, but I guess it'll be okay. And then we'll do cabbage, and cabbage should have a pretty good yield for us. Here comes our trader. These guys are struggling so much. I think there's a bit of an upgrade I need to do here. So when we get some knowledge coming in again, we might want to do that upgrade. I want to get my hands on the academy at some point as well. Our town is starting to look really nice. I like it. Wouldn't mind doing a little bit of kind of cleaning up and some nice... Ooh, we've got this guy. Oh, we can... Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's go straight into doing that. Builders. What are we saying? Same as the laborers. As you find, starting number of builders is insufficient to keep with building maintenance and new construction tasks. The profession window is useful. Okay, that's fine. I think we know what that is all about. So let's quickly sell all of this stuff. Sell those items. And I think we have the ability to sell. Let's sell about 8 of them, I think. Let's transfer like 8 shoes out there, please. I think the rest we'll hold on to. We'll get 8 shoes in there. Is there anything we want to buy? No, not so much. We want to keep going on some stuff, but I guess that's okay. Let's just get that going. Oh, can we see the kind of education of our people at all? Typhoid is a disease risk, and clothing is a bit of a problem still. Baskets are coming in. This is looking pretty good. The tanner is producing some clothing, but probably not quickly enough. We're getting some soap to come in from the tallow. Should be good. We've got some herbs over here. Actually, maybe we need a forester. At least the forester needs to go on this side so we can... Oh, we need to pick up on these things and maybe some stuff in the forest. But there's not really a lot there. Do we have a forester here? Firewood splitter, fishing shack. Ah, knowledge generated. Okay, let's pop into the knowledge quickly. I guess now would be a good time for us to improve our efficiency here. Alternatively, shoes. Do we have anything on clothing? Mining. Guys, we need mining. Yeah, I feel like I almost wasted some stuff over there. Anyway, that's okay. What we'll need to do is let's do this so we can produce planks a little bit more effectively. Let's confirm that. So plank production goes up a little bit. We're struggling with that, really. Okay, let's see. This guy, did we bring in this stuff? Yes, we did. So let's sell those shoe items there. And what we want to do, well, let's leave the money in there for the time being. Could have sold sand to this guy as well. I don't want to sell any more of the stone. Well, once we get going, more knowledge. A new merchant has arrived, so let's see Trader 2. Trader 2 will, buy stuff that we don't really have available. Our baskets, we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm not too worried about our money situation right now because it is growing quite effectively. So let's transfer more gold out. I want to keep 100 in here only. The rest needs to go into town, so that's good. And it seems like we have yet some more knowledge that we can use. Yes, we do. So that should be okay. Mining is, I think, the one for us. Honey and wax production in apiaries will increase. What is this? Researching this technology requires the following prerequisites. Wood law. Okay, that means it's a bit of a... We need to have a look at our policies maybe again. We can maybe do that. What is this? 5% damage from soldiers, 20% armor for soldiers. And then here we get better attack rates. Something I'm really keen on. But I guess mining is the one for us. Let's unlock mines. Confirm. Okay, so mining has been unlocked. What we need to do now is get more people to live here. How many extra spaces do we have? We've got plenty of open space. And I think we're reasonably placed with regards to food. But it is worrying me a little bit. This is going okay. So I guess these hunters are doing reasonable enough work here. And then is this guy getting a reasonable enough stuff? Yeah, I think that's okay. And then this guy is doing okay also, and that's reasonable here. Any other areas we can look to? Let's quickly send out a scouting force over here to have a bit of a look at what we've got up there. We've got some issues on this side, which we won't be trying to address. And I guess we're pretty limited in what we can do over here. We could do some foraging on this in this area. So give me another forager's hut. We don't actually have enough people, right? Yeah, we really need to do better. So food production, give me a forager's hut here. And I'll place it here. Yeah, we'll be able to forage quite a few things over there. With mining ready to go, things will start working a little bit. Do we need all of this, people? No, let's drop one down and just go with the one. We will have tallow, so soap can start to be produced, so that's okay. That'll help us with hygiene, but it'll also help us with something to trade. Or trimming these trees out quite quickly. Ooh, some more potential hunting over here. I like it. Let's do another one there and another one there. That should be good. Because I think the idea is that the town needs to grow into this direction. Okay, now should be producing quite a large yield of cabbage, which I'm hoping gets us to where we need to be. This mushroom cluster, where 12 villages have graduated. What does that actually mean? So now if we look at here, basic education, is that what it means? Anyway, happy to see that number. Let's grab this guy and move it in here. There's a lot to be gathered in those areas. Excellent. We still have a trader here. We can't actually sell anything here. Other trader, could do stone, but really, in reality, we need to maybe start looking into our sand. But yeah, more people is the plan, right? We've got plenty of additional housing available. What is happening over here? We're starting to see wax and honey, so at some point that will start to come off, and we are hoping to start seeing some of this being produced. Yeah, now we're starting to make soap. Excellent. Okay, another trader has arrived. Let's have a look at Trader 2. We can sell clay. I'm quite happy to do so. We can also sell pottery. This is pretty good. But for now, I think what we'll do is let's sell maybe 30 clay. We just want to kind of keep going with selling stuff so that we can keep that gold number go up. Okay, what we wanted to do now is actually start working on our defenses. So give me a barracks. Now, the barracks is a defensive building, which in this location could help to defend our town, right? It's a little bit up on the hill. If we were to do it up here, I mean, the barracks could be quite a defensive structure, but I guess it's going to be more useful to us in this location where it's actually going to defend the heart of the town. If we look at fertility quickly, so fertility, yeah, we don't necessarily want to build the barrack. We'll build the barracks on this side so we can put another field here. And fertility then down here is the next big patch for fertility. What do we have down here? We're going to be able to do some more hunting down here. And we can do some more farming down here as well. Lots of other bits and pieces for us. Okay. So we'll do another field right here. So we will kind of keep that open for a field. And then what we'll do is we'll put the barracks. The barracks right there. Let's do that. Let's start the construction of a barracks. So at least we can get some improvements to our stuff there. Okay, so we're all getting clay to come in to be able to sell something to this guy. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's get that moving. The cabbage should be very good for us, I think. 1,000 cabbage should be fine. Yeah, that little field has done a lot of work for us. Excellent. Things are moving along. This guy is getting mushrooms and willows and berries. So, yeah, I guess we're foraging a fair bit. Okay, so let's sell all of this. All those items. Did we? Oh, yeah, there we go. And we'll transfer more of our gold out. We're going to start buying some of this stuff as well, I'm sure. Some of the knowledge items. Sure we will. When can we... Yeah, we need more labor. When can we upgrade? Yeah, we need 200 people plus 20 houses, homesteads. Hang on. When can we upgrade this? Desirability of 30. I don't think it's too difficult for us to get the upgrades going then. Okay, well, maybe we should have a little bit of a look at how we can improve desirability. These don't necessarily do much. Small plaza. Medium garden. Can we do a medium garden here? I guess a little garden in there is not going to do too badly. So let's do... Let's level these out a little bit and get some gardens going on here. Okay, so with that in mind, now let's get a little medium garden going right in the middle there, right? Just pay for the one of, we'll just get the one going there, and then hopefully that'll sort out our desirability here so that we can upgrade some homes and start going to the next tier. Now look, all of these guys are doing their thing. Once we get a radar lookout tower, once we get our barracks going. Okay, here we go. Rallying troops. By pressing the flag combat area in the barracks UI, I guess it's one of those, yeah? Soldiers will remain there until the rally point has been moved, or they are sent back to the barracks by selecting the rally point and issuing the command. Each barracks has its own rally point, so you can send troops forces to different locations using this method if you have more than one barracks. Note that soldiers will loyally remain in the designated locations even if their needs are not met, so they can and will inevitably starve if left for duty too long. Okay, here we go. So here we go. What do we have here? Hound Company. We can recruit people to Hound Company if we have them. And this is the flag combat area and the retreat button and the marked building for immediate repairs kind of thing. But this will start costing us money, and we'll get veterancy and things like that. So if we were to say recruit, here we go. Light infantry, an archery company, probably the cheaper one. Why would we be maxing out at 7? Is it due to cost? It won't be due to cost. Oh, it's due to, I think it's due to weapons. 7? It's also going out at 7. What does this mean? Ranged infantry unit can equip bows and crossbows and carries additional arrows. Basic melee infantry can equip weapons, halberds, and shields. So not too sure what our issue is and why we can't recruit any more. Oh, maybe we don't have any more people. 7 people. Yeah, that's the max. We don't have more than 7 people. So we really need more people. What's going on over here? We are all done with everything here, really. How happy are people? Well, let's go and have a quick look at policies very quickly. Yeah, we still don't have any funky policies that I think we want to use. Lookout tower can add an additional guard. I don't think we're going to do that just yet. I'd rather do more lookout towers than, add guards to them for the time being. Food production is pretty good. What are we doing with regards to honey? Honey is, we're getting our honey. But wax here. Yeah, we've got tons of stuff. We need a vault. Go to storage. Actually, storage. Got the vault there. We don't have the iron. More people. Your village is low on builders. Yeah, we've got new people coming. Trying to get there. Oh, look at this. Oh, they're upgrading. Okay, that's the issue. Everybody started upgrading their homes. Okay, and that's costing us a lot, actually. Crops lost due to rot. How much did we harvest? 1,000. So that should be a lot of food. Yeah. Pretty good. Okay, let's also start planning out the next area here. Village is stricken by a fractured bone. Well, that's not something we can do much about, I think. Not without a healer. Going to be a bit of a challenge. Okay. How are we doing? We actually need to end this episode. So at least we've got this facility now. So when we hear about raiders again, we should be able to muster a few, a few soldiers to at least help us out a little bit. Yeah, I guess this is kind of the industrial end of town. We do need to start mining here, and I wouldn't mind mining stone deposits up here. Should be able to do that, no problems. And the gold ore as well. We need to get to smithing and all these kind of things, but I think we're holding on. We've got reasonable amounts of food. Do we need another smokehouse? Is a bit of a question. I think the one is doing a reasonable job. And then are we storing all of the food in here? Almost fully loaded. These guys are trying to get their upgrades done. So here we are starting to see the upgrades. They should be generating us more money as well. So yeah, slowly things are getting improved. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to leave it there. That's going to be the end of the episode. So thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please do hit that like button. We are doing pretty well. We survived our first raid, and we definitely will be better off for the next one. Now that we kind of know what we're dealing with, we are starting to see areas with more places we can get some resources. So we're expanding in a way that hopefully makes sense. We are, getting these deer sorted, and these are growing in numbers. We'll keep that going a little bit longer before we start hunting them again. But yeah, there we go. It's going into winter yet again, but we've got enough food, enough firewood. And I think I would love to see our population grow a little bit more effectively. So we want to make sure that we've got more people graduating. Everybody's got tools and weapons, and we've got homes for everybody. Slowly starting to expand all of these areas, and that's generating us quite a bit more money. So that can then allow us to get a bit of a military going. Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.